I have a sore throat, by the way. Sorry for me being all husky. Do I sound sexy like this? Hi. Here is my reasons why LIN MANUEL Miranda should be the president in 2020. Really just one reason. Clearly he knows more about politics than the current president, so yeah, here's my vote to you, Lin. 2020. Never mind Kanye 2020. It's all about LIN MANUEL Miranda. How good would that be? I mean, come on, it's true. But really, in all honesty, this is just a video about why LIN MANUEL Miranda is one of my all-time favorite humans. So here are 10 reasons why. Before we get into the video though, please do give it a thumbs up if you love Hamilton just as much as me, and also leave me a comment because I always reply. I really, really do. And then please do also subscribe and click the notifications bell to see when I upload more videos. And then also, one more thing, remember to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, where all of my things are at Amy Low. Cool, let's get into it. Okay, why LIN MANUEL Miranda is an amazing human. Hamilton. That's the end of the video. No, but for real, like, how did one human write that? How? How did somebody write that on their own? Because it's just... You all know how good it is. You all know how good I think it is. I don't need to ramble on about it. Number 2, In the Heights. End of video. I'm so funny. But no, for real, In the Heights is bloody brilliant. Oh, such a good show. I love it. Okay, for real now. Let's really give some real reasons why I love LIN MANUEL Miranda. I've watched so many interviews with him and he's literally just like the most genuine and humble and like down-to-earth person ever. Whenever anybody's like, oh my god, Hamilton's the biggest success in the world, he's like, yeah, you know. And he always plays it down. He doesn't revel in it at all, and I love that a lot. Number 4, he's always learning. You can so tell that whenever he does anything, I've watched a lot of interviews with him basically. I obviously don't know him. Oh my god, I wish I did. I've watched so many interviews of him, and whenever he's being interviewed, he always manages to somehow turn it back on the person who he's interviewing. He did like an evening thing with Andrew Lloyd Webber yesterday in London, and basically was like, everything Andrew Lloyd Webber would ask him, he'd be like, yeah, but what about you? And he'd be like, oh yeah, I wrote this thing called Hamilton, but what about Superstar? And what about Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor of Dreamcoat? And what about Evita? And he just is so interested in other people, and I love that. I think that somebody who is interested in other people and who's always wanting to learn and grow their mind is always somebody that kids should be looking up to. And I think that he's such a good role model to young people, not just in the theatre business, but people that just general people. He's great. I love him. Number 5, he's a family man. I love a man who is never afraid to talk about how much he loves his wife and his kid. I love that. Every opportunity he's always like, oh well, you know, my wife and my beautiful son, and I think I love that. I love a man who is just like, yeah, I have a great family and I'm very lucky. And you can so tell that he doesn't take anything too seriously because of his wife and his kids and his family. Like that clearly just keeps him so grounded and so loving. And also, little known fact, Sebastian is my favourite name in the world. So the fact that LIN MANUEL Miranda's child is called Sebastian just makes me love him even more. Number 6. He doesn't only write his musicals, he obviously stars in them as well. Like, he obviously played Usnavi on Broadway in The Heights, and then obviously Alexander Hamilton. What? My name is Alexander Hamilton. I know that some people think that it's a bit narcissistic of him. Like, I've met people who, oh, it's so big-headed, and I'm sorry. But if I'd spent like however many years on something and then it was on Broadway and they're like, oh, do you want to play the lead role? I'd be like, yes. I'd literally beat down the other people and I'd be like, bitch, I'm playing this part. I wrote it. That's where I stand on that point. Number 7, he has so much love for other writers. He's always talking about how other people have influenced him, not only in obviously the rap circles, but also in the theatre world, and I love that. Somebody who can say, you know what, I did this because I love this person's work, or I did this because this person inspired me. I just think that's great. Anybody, for me, who is not afraid to say, I think that this is great. So many people put each other down or just big themselves up all the time, but he is always bigging everyone else up, and I just think that's great. I love him. He's so funny, man. He's so funny. On Twitter, he makes me titter. Do people in America know what tittering is? Tittering is like laughing. Yeah, his use of gifts are... Gifts? Oh, I'm such an old lady. His use of gifts are second to none, my friend. Number 9. Man, he works hard. He's just written Hamilton, right? I don't know how much he made, but he probably made enough to not have to work again if ever, but at least not for a very, very long time. And he's already doing other stuff. He's never had anything given to him, do you know what I mean? He hasn't just walked into something because his granddad did it or whatever, do you know what I mean? He's come from the bottom up, and that is so inspiring to young people, and I just think it's great. Do you know what I mean? He didn't come from like a mega wealthy area or anything. He just had to work for it, and now he is up here, mate. And then finally, number 10, main reason why LIN MANUEL Miranda is the best person in the world. Hamilton. Great, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Bye!